Hello, folks, and welcome to Haslett Baseball Field for today's doubleheader between East Lansing and Haslett. It's Monday, April 16th, 2007. The Vikings were victorious in Game 1. They ended up winning the game 9-1. This is Dan Hurlbutt here, along with my co-anchor TJ Flagg. How's it going, TJ?
It's great, Dan. It's a great day for baseball. A little bit of wind.
It's going to give the players some problems today. Not going to be many shots going out of the park tonight.
No, sir.
Wind's blowing right in the players' faces.
Maybe if the wind dies when they hit. Other than that, nobody's going yak.
Smith on the mound for the Vikings. Throws one outside for a ball, going down to second. And Jones gets the tag. Great play by Ryan Jones. Good throw by Clay Olivier there.
Jonesy right on top of that one, and Clay throws a rope to second base.
Smith with the pitch. Called a strike on the outside corner. Here in the top of the first. Smith winds up. Contact made over to second for Tura. Fields it. Gets over to Watts for the easy out. Vikings look real sharp today.
Smith seems to be in a groove, even though it's just the top of the first.
Seems to be throwing rockets right down the middle.
Oh, for sure.
In steps number 11 for East Lansing.
Ball's
One
coming
take
right
back
at
towards
us right now. This is getting crazy.
2 outs. Top of the first. 0 balls, 1 strike for number 11. Smith just a little inside with that one. Oh, way outside there.
It's all right.
For ball 2.
Just needs
2
to
and
calm
1.
down.
2-1 count. Oh, inside with that one. 3-1 count. Wind is really giving some pitchers problems today.
Kyle Peters in the first game was really able to finish him off. He was in a groove, but the wind is definitely giving trouble to everybody.
He had some 14 strikeouts in that game. Swung on and fouled. Way out of play. So it'll be a full count here for East Lansing. Levin digs in.
Smitty shaking off the count. Oh, agrees. Here we go.
Pitch down. Contact made over to Fertura at second.
Fields it cleanly.
And that'll end the inning.
Good D by the Haslett defense right there. Infield was doing great.
Really looking sharp today. As we go to the middle of the first, still scoreless.
It's pretty chilly out here, Dan.
Yeah, the wind's really getting to me. Probably should have worn pants, but
You know how we do.
yeah. We got number 15 on the mound for East Lansing.
Yeah, they're just changing pitchers like it's their day job. They are just changing, what was it, 15 from 8, and now 15's back up here in the second game, starting it off.
Well, they were having a real tough time with this Haslett offense in
Oh,
the
for
first
sure.
game. They knocked up 9 runs on them. Peters threw a near flawless game, only giving up a few hits and 1 run. I really like the look of this Haslett team this year.
Oh, for sure. Their new Nike jerseys just is like the sweetest thing. Rizzo up to bat first for the Vikings, and ties on deck. Ty Ventura.
Rizzo getting ready to step in for Haslett.
Got confidence Rizzo's going to start us out right foot here after a 9-1 victory. Let's go.
Vikings full of confidence here.
I mean, they only have like, maybe 2 or 3 seniors, and the most are just juniors, but they're still holding strong versus their teams. Doing good.
Yeah, the class of '08 really representing well for baseball. Actually, pretty much every sport.
I don't know, class of '09, they might be just like a breakout class. I don't know.
Doubt it.
Okay.
First pitch. Low and inside. Rizzo takes a ball. 1-0 count. Here in the bottom of the first. Scoreless. Oh, a little inside there. Rizzo almost took one on the elbow.
That could have been bad. Rizzo does a lot of sports.
2-0 count.
Way outside.
That'll be the ball 3. Good tie coming to get the ball.
That's just common courtesy. Coach Wood giving signals.
Pitch inside,
Whoa.
and that's going to be a walk.
Looks like number 15 pitcher for the Trojans is out for blood.
Got a man on first here in the bottom of the first for Haslett. No outs. Pitcher looks a little shaken up there. Hasn't thrown a strike yet.
No, sir.
Ventura steps in. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Tell you what, Tej, it is really getting nippy out here.
Oh, I am telling you, this wind is just getting colder and colder by the second. It's getting nuts.
And it's not dying down either.
No, sir.
Ventura lays down a bunt down the first baseline. And they'll get him out at first. He advances Rizzo to second on the sacrifice bunt, so 1 out. Runner in scoring position on second base for the Vikings. Returning All-Stater Ryan Jones steps in. I'm looking for Jonesy to just come out of this little funk he's been in the first game.
It's all right,
It's
knowing
good.
him, he can pull off everything. Way
outside.
outside. Here
And
comes
Rizzo's going to go to third. The catcher's not going to be able to get there, so Rizzo advances on the wild pitch. Man on third, and that's it. I know, that's why man on third. Jones steps in. Pitch.
right
Called
down the
strike.
pipe.
Called strike on the outside. 1-1 count. 1 out, and they got Rizzo on third. Pitch and the ball on the outside. Good eye there by Jones. Pitch and foul ball back to the fence.
Here comes Kyle Peters up on deck. Pitcher from last game, doing great.
He really threw a good game last game.
That was really phenomenal.
14 of the 21 outs they had were strikeouts in the last game. It's really incredible.
Pitcher's not really throwing any much strikes. More just
Throwing it down in the dirt.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Outside, the dirt, you name it.
Got a full count on Jones.
1 out.
Jones connects.
Tomahawks
and to shortstop.
Jonesy
The
definitely
throw,
got there.
Jones
That's
got
beautiful.
there in
Here we
time.
go. It's 1-0
And
Haslett
Rizzo
Vikings.
scores. It's 1-0 Vikings. Man on first. 1 out.
Peters at bat. But let's take a look at the crowd. I mean, everybody's bundled up.
We got a real good
Wind's
crowd.
really affecting them.
We got a decent crowd for a day
Not
like
really
today.
hearing it from the crowd. There you go.
There we go.
That's Jay Twitchell. That's a true fan right there. He's at every game. You name it.
Got a real good student body here at Haslett. Really support each other in all athletics.
I was surprised. I mean, everybody. There's a lot of students here. At least there was for the first game.
Jones getting back to first safely. Ball back into the pitcher. Peter's getting the signal from Wood. Bunch of hand motions. I don't know what they mean.
Some mean bunt, line drive, oppo, you name it.
Yeah.
We got a runner.
Jones stealing. Oh, and a foul ball. He's going to have to go back
There
to
you
first
go.
on that one. He had a good lead there. He got it off right at the perfect time, but foul ball makes him go back to first.
Coach Wood does not look happy about that. You could hear him in his disappointment of Peters.
It's all right, though. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yep.
Haslett 1, East Lansing nothing here in the bottom of the first. Outside in the dirt, first strike, or ball. Got 2-1 count.
Peters hanging in there. Jonesy going.
Takes a
Oh
strike.
no.
Jonesy going to
Oh,
second,
it's safe.
and he's safe.
There you go. Good call, huh? There we go.
Successfully steals second
Another base.
Man on second.
I'm not gonna lie, their catcher is not throwing very good to second base. He has to kind of lob it there. Clay for Haslett, ropes right there all day.
He just doesn't have the arm strength that Olivier
Oh,
has.
sir.
Peter steps in with a 2-2 count. Oh,
almost
inside,
gets jacked.
Almost got beamed on that one. He had to fall back.
What did I tell you? Ezel is out for blood.
He's digging in. Pitch and contact made, but
That
that's
is
going to
way
be a
foul.
foul out of play. Going to hit the middle school. Yep. So full count for Peters.
Alex Watts on deck, number 14, wearing a, what would you call that? Maybe a chin protector?
A jaw protector.
Jaw protector, that'll
What
work.
happened to him last year.
Happened to run into a pole that was not going to give in on him.
Another foul ball out of play into the softball field. And it's going to be a full count. These fans are just crazy
I'm
out
telling
here
you, they're all bundled up. People are holding each other. Got blankets on. That's true fans right there. I applaud.
These fans are troopers. They're out here every game, rain or shine.
Now let's take a
Actually,
look
you
at the
can't play
East
baseball in the
Lansing
rain.
fans. Yeah, there's maybe a couple.
Parents, that's about
Yeah,
it.
that's pretty much it.
No student body out.
I mean, East
today
Lansing's
for
not
East
that far to
Lansing.
drive from Haslett. Come on now. They just
Like,
don't. They
not
don't.
even a 10-minute drive. And
Ah.
Peters strikes out.
It's all right. We still got Jonesy on second. 2 out.
Yeah. This.
I'll read East Lansing. You read Haslett, I'll read East Lansing.
Hey, that's awesome. It is really windy out here, Teach.
Oh man, it is just getting colder and colder
Pitch
by
coming.
the minute. But you see,
Ball.
I'm watching the Haslett fans. They just keep more on coming in. It's great. Moms and dads out here. It's good stuff.
A lot of students coming to support their friends and having some good chow as well.
That's what I'm talking about. If you're here, hit up the concession stands, help Haslett Public Schools out. Rocking it to Anthony Marcel over there on camera. Still a man on second, bottom of the first. Haslett 1, East Lansing 0. And here's the pitch.
A strike right down the middle.
On Watts, we have 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, bottom of the first, man on second. Watts in the groove, here we go.
There's a foul ball. Another one over the softball field.
That's 2-2, count.
2-2 count for Watts. 2 outs.
I like how the softball players, after they get done from practice, boom, hitting the baseball field, watching their team, watching their boys play it. I like it. I like it a lot.
I like it as well.
Yep.
2-2 count, 2 outs. And there's
Wild
a ball on a
pitch.
wild
Here's
pitch, and
Jonesy to
Jones
third.
is going to go to third.
Test
Round
for home.
third. He's going to test the catcher a little bit there.
There he is, nah.
Coming back to third. Ryan
ball.
Jones on third.
3 ball, 2 strikes, full count on Watts.
Got a full count on Watts here. Runner on third, bottom of the first, 2 outs. On contact made right to the
wow.
pitcher by Watts. And the pitcher is going to run it out at first. And that'll
And
be it for the first inning. Haslett 1, East Lansing nothing. Hazlett's bats working for him there. The
That's
first inning, they
true.
get a run in.
Jake Smith still on the mound, doing well. We only got 2 seniors in this game. That would be Clay Olivier and Alex Watts. That's 2 seniors, and the rest are juniors. We have a great young team here at Haslett.
Just looks even more promising for next season. I know
Yes,
it's
sir.
the first game of the season, but
It just looks great from here on out. That's that crowd I like to hear. Here we go now.
got some fans cheering on the pitcher.
Smith,
Smith.
loved in the school.
He is.
Good pitcher, state champ golfer, like my fellow commentator, Dan
Thank you.
Hurlbutt.
He's a great guy to be around, and
I mean, most of the guys that are playing sports right now definitely play multi-athletics, golf, baseball. Not gonna lie, cross country's a true man sport.
yeah, heard about that. Got a couple football players out here. We got got Josh Moulton there in right field. And we got Ben Rizzo playing center.
Yep.
A couple real good football players. Both juniors as well.
Yep.
Big assets to this team, and they're both got another year after this. Pitch from Smith, and then the strike on the outside.
Big strike on 21. He didn't know what was coming.
21 took a wild cut at that one.
Yep.
I mean, I don't want to jinx us or anything, but the wind's seeming to die down a little bit.
That's what I'm talking about. Knock on plastic.
Yeah. Here comes Hurricane
Comes a
Katrina.
hit. Ooh, Jake,
Peters,
what?
Peters fields it,
Oh, it was
and
Peters.
he gets him out at first.
That's the fielding right there at Haslett.
That was a real good play.
That was beautiful. That's on ESPN Top 10. Let's get it.
Yep.
It's all right. Peters went and made the phenomenal play. Jonesy would have had his back up at short right there.
Number 8 for East Lansing. Eric Artman, the senior catcher. We got a 2-0 count, 2 balls, no strikes.
The funny thing is, if you really look at the Haslett roster and the East Lansing's roster, I mean, they have at least 13 seniors.
Wow.
And like,
Hazlett's only got
yeah,
two. I
yeah,
mean,
this
team-
two, yeah, that's just blowing me away right now. That's insane. Here's a shot to
Jones is
short.
short.
Oh, Jonesy fumbles it.
mishandled it. He still gets it there in time. He's out at first.
Wow, that was a gun right there.
Didn't let that mishandle get him down. He stayed with it.
No, sir.
Fired a racket over to first.
Watt's able to handle it and stretch out there with those long legs.
Got 2 outs in the top of the second. Still 1-0 Haslett. A ball down low for Smith. 1-0 count. 45.
Whoa,
there's
that
a
win
gust
is
of wind.
that's the big win right there. That's what I'm talking about. Smitty is not fazed by that win. 2 out, top of the second, nobody on. Getting a little chilly out here. Cameraman, stone cold, faceless.
Smith outside again.
It's all right. He's waiting for him to bait the hook and swing at that bad boy.
Yep. Ball and strike. Strike on
Ooh.
the inside corner for Smith there.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Got a 2-2 count.
Yep. 2 out.
Trying to get out of this inning without giving up a hit. Oh, and a strike.
45. Cut, but nothing on that ball.
Goes
Somebody
out
just
swinging, and Smith, no one on that inning.
exits the inning like a champion.
Haslett is looking real sharp in their pitching and
It
their
may only be
defense
1-0.
right now.
It may only be 1-0 Haslett, but they're playing so much better than East Lansing. It's like unreal.
There's no doubt who the better team here
Oh,
is
yeah,
today.
for sure. I mean, first game just set the pace for the second game. What was it, 9-1, Dan, that they beat him by?
Yep, it was
Yeah.
9-1.
Now, I mean, there were some East Lansing fans here in the first game after that loss. Boom, they're all hitting the bricks on that bad boy.
Yep, they're all headed home.
Haslett fans, yeah, we're staying here. We're booting it out. Campers, that's what I'm talking about. Look at
We got some
look at the
softball-
fans. They're
some
cheering it out.
softball team members over
Softball
here
members coming out. That's the fans I like to talk about right there.
out to support their boys.
That's right. I'm sure the boys will do the same for them. Look at that. Haslett fans just pouring in.
Pouring
it's
into
good
the
stuff.
stands right
It is
now.
good stuff. Obviously, the ladies like the commentators. There's Angie back there just sitting on it, waiting for an injury. She's doing a good job. That's a trainer you want to have around, that's for sure. Look at those studs. Oh, good Lord. Hey. We got us
There
on
we are.
yeah. Beautiful. Gosh, who's the kid in that black hat? Oh, the white hat guy is pretty good looking too, but I
Yeah,
mean,
I
come on.
guess so.
Anyway. 15, not throwing anything. Oh, man. And who's it? Is our catcher still number 8? I think, no, maybe.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it
He's
is.
still
Still
playing
not
down there.
throwing anything.
Our catcher, Clay Olivier, steps in
Yep.
from the bottom of
Number
the second.
3, here we go. Taking signals from Coach Woods. Smitty on deck.
Pitch. Oh, a strike on the outside.
Strike on the way. That was way outside, Dan. I don't agree with that call.
I didn't. I'm right behind the plate. I didn't think it was a strike either. Olivier
Got a foul ball.
fouls one over towards the East Lansing dugout.
Now we're not gonna get the attention away from Coach Wood, but I mean we got first base coach Paul Pizzo, aka Pizzo, on first base coach, and there's a hit by
It's a short,
Olivier.
and he's thrown out at first.
It's already had good hustle.
One down in the bottom of the second. Still 1-0 Haslett. Jake Smith The pitcher will step in here. Pitch.
Way
Low
outside.
and outside for Smith.
Moltz
1-0.
is on deck.
1-0 count.
Bottom of the second. Still has it 1-0.
Got one out here. Ball on the outside again. 2 balls, no strikes for Smith. Low again. 3 balls. 3 balls, no strikes for Smith here. One out. The bottom of the second. Another one inside, and Smith will walk. Got a man on first. With 1 out, and Josh Moulton will step in, the right fielder. Oh, Kyle Hissong coming in to pinch run for Smith. Smith is known around the school as a pretty gumpy guy, so thought they get a little quicker wheels out there, run the bases.
It's all right. He can hit them hard and throw them fast.
Yep, it's his job. Moulton digs in. Try to pick off Hissong at first, gets back safely.
No, sir.
No balls, no strikes. Comes the pitch. And strike, high and outside, right on the corner. 1-0.
Man on.
0-1. Moulton pops
Fouls
one
it
up,
way up.
and it's coming right behind us.
Oh,
This kid
man.
thinks he can catch it, but it's really...
It's all right.
An
0-2
count for Moulton.
Tony Huff on deck.
Haven't seen any of him in the first game. This
No,
will be his
sir.
first appearance to the plate tonight.
Think they were saving him. He's a pretty good player.
Here's
Trying
the
to pick
pitch.
off his.
Oh. Hissong gets back safely again. They're just trying to really...
Get his on, but I don't know what the deal is.
They're thinking he's leading a little too far. They're trying to get him for it, but Hissong's pretty quick.
Not gonna happen today.
And the pitch.
Swing.
Strike 3, but he dropped the 3rd strike, so Moulton's gonna run and get on first. And we got a man on first and second. Since the catcher dropped the 3rd strike, Moulton can advance.
The East Lansing pitcher number 8, Eric Artman. I mean, what is this?
Oh.
The power slides?
Yeah.
Like,
Sorry, I thought Moulton could advance on the drop strike, but
obviously not. I don't get
only
it.
man on second now. Two outs. Here in the bottom of the second.
Strike on Huff.
Strike for Tony Huff. 0-1 count.
Back to the top of the lineup on deck, Ben Rizzo.
Strike outside again. This pitcher's really attacking the outside on these right-handed batters.
Bottom of the second, 2 men on, 1 out for Haslett. Or 1 man on, excuse me.
Man on second, and that'll be strike 3.
Yep.
Tony Huff goes down swinging, and that'll end the inning. Still 1-0 Haslett.
Here comes a stonewall Haslett defense. Smith still on the plate, throwing fire.
Go to the top of the 3rd now. Haslett still up 1-0. Jake Smith just throwing heat today.
Clay Olivier is really stopping the balls too. He's really on top of it. Dan, if this wind keeps up, it is just gonna start like hurricane. It is so cold and so windy. It's really affecting the game. It's affecting me at least.
Yeah, it's really affecting me. Didn't dress for the weather. Let's just say that.
It's all right, dude. And yeah, we're on.
There they are.
Two good-looking commentators. Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Get it. What's up, baby? Yeah. Like to say hi to my mom. Thanks. Good.
Number 10 for East Lansing ready to step in here. Smith looking really confident on the mound right now.
Their batter right now, Joe Downs. I don't think he's knowing what's coming from Smitty.
There's a strike
right down the plate.
pipe. 0-1. Good bounce.
Have you already had some of it?
Still waiting, so I'll call you for the ceremonial break.
Ceremonial dip it, yeah.
Smith throws. Another strike. He is just throwing smoke right now. These batters don't even know what's coming at him.
I mean, maybe one might get lucky and guess right, but other than that, they're not hitting it.
There's no 2 count here. Pitch. And makes contact, and Peters can't get it. That'll be a base hit down the left field line.
For 10.
Tony Huff brings it into Ryan Jones. So man on first for East Lansing. No outs.
Our cameraman is not affected. None of these cameramen are affected. They're staying out here, doing a great job.
Got a couple on top of the dugout over there.
They're doing a great job.
That must be
Not
real
affected by the wind or anything. No food complaints. Stellar job, boys.
Got Andy Welburn, a senior, another senior here for East Lansing.
These guys don't even look like seniors. They're not even that big.
And contact made. Jones charges up for it. Fertura gets
B.
him at second, and he'll get safe at first. So man on first for East Lansing, 1 out.
Still 1-0 Haslett.
Here in the top of the 3rd.
Fans are loving it here. The fan base is still strong. Beautiful day. East Lansing crowd got nothing on us Haslett kids. No, sir.
Let's see.
Ben Hayden.
Step in. Clay gonna try to gun him at second, and nope. East Lansing steals second, so man on second now. With 1 out, top of the 3rd. I thought Clay was gonna gun him there. Okay, we got a little reunion going on over there.
Yeah.
Smith with the pitch.
Little
and it's
outside,
low.
Clay controlling it.
Great block there by Olivier.
He's got that on lockdown right there on home plate.
Hayden, another senior. Wow. Got a lot of seniors. Got a 1-0 count. And contact made, and that'll be
Foul.
a foul ball.
It's 1-1 now. 1 out. Man on second.
Hayden gets the signal from the coach and digs in.
Smith unfazed.
Pitch. And did he go? Nope. That'll be a ball. 2-2 count.
Smith definitely has ice running through his veins. 1, because of the weather, and 2, because he's a very clutch player.
Two. Count.
Another foul. Still 2-2 hanging in there.
Here at the beautiful Viking
wouldn't call it
Ballpark.
stadium. Maybe, yeah,
Ballpark.
ballpark sounds good.
Contact made up the middle. Smith handles it. He's going to throw to first, and the run will be out at first, but Welburn will advance to third.
It's all right. 2 out.
2 out. Top of the third. Runner on third base.
Now, I mean, besides Hurricane Force wins, we have, look at the devoted fan out there. That's like maybe 330 right at the center field.
Yeah.
That is a devoted fan. Not even sitting down, hanging on the fence, just chilling, watching it. That's good stuff right there.
That's what I like to see out here. Just devoted fans. Smith with the pitch.
Ooh.
And it's foul ball. It'll be an 0-1 count.
Two out now. Smith's got to really bear down here. Ooh, strike up high. 7 taking it like a girl. What's he doing?
Ben Pascus, a sophomore.
That's all right. He's only a
Youngest-
sophomore.
Youngest member of this East Lansing team. And ball on the outside. 1-1 count. Got a sandstorm going here. And contact
Little
made.
base hit.
Jones will field it from short. And he's out at first. Great throw by Jones.
That is a cannon right there. That's saving the run right there. That's beautiful.
Trotting it in. Middle of the third.
Love the fans. The parents are just going great here. It's awesome.
Still 1-0 Haslett. Going to the middle of the third.
That's what I'm talking about. We got parents, kids, photographers, you name it. They're all out here.
Good-looking commentators. We
Two
got it all.
Two stud
We got it
commentators.
all.
I mean, if you're going to any other school right now, Haslett's the place to be. I'm not even gonna lie about it. Even though it's absolutely freezing out here, can we get a blanket from the fans?
I'd say some kids in Florida are laughing at us.
Yeah,
right now.
kids in Florida are definitely laughing at us. Haha, commentating in the cold. Well, at least we're out here, boys. That's what I'm talking about.
We could really use a blanket from the fans.
Yeah, the fans are not really giving at the moment right now, but it's okay. We still talk well about them. It's all right. Got to keep to yourself here in Haslett.
They're still out here. They came prepared. We didn't.
Now, let's talk
got
about
sense.
athletic trainers right now to help your injuries. Angie, sitting in her cart, ready at any moment if a player gets injured. She's just out there.
She is ready. She's got the blanket. She knows what's up.
I'm telling you, she is a weathered trainer. Football, basketball, she is ready.
Anything. Any sport, she's there.
I
ready.
bet she's even in a golf cart, maybe at golf state
No,
championships.
she wasn't there, but I mean, she should be next year for sure. In
Oh,
case someone
man.
gets hit with a golf ball,
That'd be horrendous. Wouldn't matter because Haslett boys only hits hole-in-ones. You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, won't have to worry about it. Pitch.
Bottom of the third, way outside.
Ball 1 for Rizzo. 1-0.
Trojans pitcher Peter Halada definitely is phased.
Pitch. Way high.
Oh, yeah. He is scared. I don't know.
That's a 2-0 count.
He is definitely scared of Ben Rizzo. He doesn't want any part of him. He's throwing balls side, up high, you name it. 2 balls, no strikes.
Rizzo's ready. Pitch. Strike on the outside.
Oh,
That'll
man.
be 2-1.
That sand is affecting.
Hey, look at these Haslett uniforms. I'm really liking them.
Oh,
They
man,
really
that
look good.
Nike. Coach Wood really did it big this year. That's good stuff.
There's another ball for Rizzo. Or a strike, rather. 2-2. And a ball low and outside, and that'll be walk for Rizzo. So a man on first. sun's starting to die down. It's a good sign.
Don't
here
jinx
for
it.
the
Don't jinx it.
players.
We're all good.
Oh yeah, I did it last time. Tyler Fratura in the box. Pitch.
Up there
Oh,
with.
real low.
Wow.
I don't know about that call by the
Neither
ump,
do
but
I.
It'll be a
It's all right.
strike.
Coach Wood was not phased whatsoever. Tie up there with that last year's TPX. I mean, great bat, but after a while, just wear and tear. I don't know about it now.
0-1 counting on Fratura. Trying to pick him off at first. Not going to happen. Ryan Jones on deck. He looks ready.
Oh, he is playing very well today. Very clutch, gunning people out.
And Rizzo will get into second safely on the steal. So a man on second here.
Oh man, it is getting chilly out here. Like there's a chill factor going on.
Fratura digs in. And contact. Oh, he hit the pitcher.
Wow.
The pitcher caught it.
Double.
Wow.
What? Wow.
What a play.
Okay, Tyler.
That was a good line drive right up the middle. That was a great play by the pitcher for East Lansing and a great heads-up play to throw it right to second and get Rizzo.
Wow.
So that'll be 2 out here in the bottom of the third with no men on base.
It's all right. It was just luck. There's no way the pitcher can do that again. I got you 20 bucks on that one, Dan. No, sir.
Not gonna go against it. Look at the East Lansing dugout there. Some sad faces.
Yes, sir. See,
Ball outside for Jones.
the pitcher is getting scared. I don't know. Something's going on with him. The wind. I don't know. It might be just Haslett. The name just might shake fear into his boots.
Kyle Peters over on deck. Great pitching performance.
Oh,
first
there you
game, and
go.
Jones hits one up the middle, and they'll get him at first, and that'll be the end of the inning.
It's all right. Comes the fourth.
3 outs. Go to the top of the fourth. Haslett still up 1-0.
Haslett has the stonewall defense. Nobody's been able to do anything now.
I'm looking for us to go 1, 2, 3 right here and get right back up to the plate.
I think we will, and then we're going to pour it on because we're definitely getting some big runs in the fourth, I'm hoping. See how
Smith's still on the mound for the Vikings, pitching a real good game here. Waiting for that hot chocolate. Sounds real good right now.
Oh man, I don't got that money, but it's all right. We're still out here supporting the team, supporting Haslett. We always do good in baseball and golf.
And
It's pretty much the coolest program ever. Kind of like the Vision Sports, you know, they're just the greatest TV station. Okemos got nothing on it, you name it.
got the Michigan High School Station of the Year this year.
We're just great here in Haslett. Nobody can beat us.
Haslett TV, Bryantown leading the way, just unstoppable.
Oh, excuse me. Sneezing out here. Might be catching something. Can't have that now. Getting a little chilly, I mean.
East Lansing, number 22, steps in. Well, it's number 2.
That's all right, Smith. That's all right.
Grumman, another senior here for the Trojans. This team filled with seniors.
Seniors that can't perform. Excuse me, sorry, just stating the obvious. Didn't mean that.
A 1 count here. Smith throwing smoke. Another foul ball. Gonna go out of play.
Here's your big hot chocolate, Dan. Warm your heart and soul.
Yep.
Smitty with another great pitch. Watts able to
fields
field it
it.
with ease.
And he'll get him out at first. It's 1 out.
Still top of the 4th. Oh, we got a car out there honking the horn, loving Haslett baseball.
That's Jason Gentili.
Yep.
A member of Haslett High School.
Football team.
Showing his support.
Love it's all about team unity.
Showing his support for his good buddy. Good buddies on the team.
Oh, one. Actually, oh.
There's a strike.
Another strike. Looks like it's 0-2. Excuse me, 0-1.
0-1 count here.
0-1 count.
And number 11, Mireles. Oh, and a shot
Another
up
base
the
hit
middle.
to Jonesy. Jonesy
Jonesy
gonna
will
easy
field it.
cannon.
Oh, wow. He has got a gun on him.
Good job, Bob.
He
Throwing
just threw
ropes. It's like a
rocket.
rifle out there. Cocky, just boom. That's what I'm talking about.
If only everyone
Well, I
could
mean,
be-
Hurricane Haslett isn't hitting or anything, but other than that,
There we
It's
go,
a-
2 we got.
It's a cold wind. The wind chill has to be dipping below 40 here. This is just
2
ridiculous.
out. Smith's on the mound, unfazed.
And a ball down low for Smith. 1-0.
Doesn't throw too many of those. It's all right. I'll come back. Still 1-0. Haslett over East Lansing, top of the 4th.
Alex Schmidt, another senior on this East Lansing team.
Oh, come on
A little
now.
low. That'll be ball 2.
2-0, 2-0.
Kind of had to think about that one.
Yeah, that was kind of
kinda on the
shady
fence
figure
with that
right
one.
there.
Smith, another ball low. He's going to have to get that one up in the strike zone. Got a
Maybe the
3-0
water is a
count.
little wearing on Smitty's hands. Got to warm those when they're up on offense again.
3-0 count here. Top of the 4th. Smith with a strike on the outside. That was a
There
good
we
pitch
go.
there. 3-1 count here.
Smitty's not losing them, that's for sure. He's trying to stay in the game as much as he can.
Oh, and
There's another
contact
foul ball. Here
made.
we go, here we
Foul
go. Full
ball.
count. Smitty staying in it. Let's
Yeah.
go, Smith.
Here we go, Smitty.
Full count here. 2 outs in the top of the 4th. Smith trying to end another inning without allowing a runner. And a strike on the outside.
Another
Got
K
him.
for Smitty.
Got him swinging.
He started out with 3 balls, no strikes. Come back with 3 straight strikes. That's some good pitching right there.
We go to the middle of the 4th. Haslett 1, East Lansing nothing still. Smith throwing a really impressive game out there. Oh, yeah.
Here comes Haslett up to bat. Sit back, relax, and a nice little breezy day. Watch
Yeah,
some
a
good
little
old Haslett
breezy.
baseball.
Haslett looked really, really efficient on defense in this game, but they're going to have to get the bats going.
Look at those 2 good-looking studs.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my gosh.
They really want to put East Lansing away.
Yeah, it's a little chilly out here. What do you think, Dan?
Yeah, I'm freezing right now.
Ladies, we are still single. It's okay. Take a number.
Yep.
There's that East Lansing. Oh, actually, I can't tell if that's the East Lansing crowd or not. Actually, no, that's the Haslett crowd.
Judging by the size of the crowd, I guess it was the Haslett
Yeah,
crowd
definitely.
showing
That's for
support
sure.
out here.
Excuse me. Shame on myself for even saying that.
It is just getting colder and colder as the night goes on. I've been hoping for this wind to die down for a while.
You know, I mean, it would help if we had a blanket out here, but I mean, real commentators, no, they sit in a booth. We're just chilling.
We're just literally chilling.
Chilling being chilly. That's good stuff.
Kyle Peters going to lead it off for Haslett this inning.
Starting on the right foot. We really got to pour it on here, make it ugly for the East Lansing Trojans, making us not want to play them again. That's what I'm talking about.
Here comes the pitch to Peters. Strike.
Throwing a little heat there, number 15.
It's no 1 count for Peters.
Peter Halata on the mound for East Lansing Trojans.
Way low.
Whoa.
Wow, that was right in the dirt.
Good pitch followed up by a terrible pitch.
Got a 1-1 count on Peters.
That's just not reliable right there. Not hating on East Lansing, just stating the truth, people. It's all right. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Good eye, 2.
Ball. It's a 2-1 count for Peters.
Bottom of the 4th.
Nobody out.
Nope.
Still 1-0
Pitch
Vikings.
count.
Ball and a strike.
Tad bit high on that
looked
one,
a
but the
little high
ump
to
called
me,
it a
but
strike. All right.
it's gonna
We'll
be
take it. We'll take it in stride. It's all good.
2-2 count on Peters.
Whew, getting a little chilly.
Oh, that one on the outside corner, a strikeout.
Crowd isn't liking that. That was a little outside. Maybe I mean, we're still behind the umpire. I'm not against him or anything, but I'm just saying it could have been a little outside.
This hot chocolate is key, TJ. It's really warming me up.
It's all right. I'm living in the cold. It's where I dwell, you know.
I mean, I'm still freezing, but
Oh,
it's-
yeah, for
it's
sure.
giving some help.
Crowd's still staying out here. We still got a strong fan base compared to East Lansing. That's for sure.
1-0 count on Watts. With 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Dan, I kind of feel bad for you, buddy. You got shorts on. I'm glad I couldn't wear jeans.
Yeah, that was a bad decision on my part.
It's all right.
Watts takes a cut at it, and that's going
It's way out of there.
out of play and back into the
Back
swamp.
into the swamp area here in Haslett High School. Watts takes a good
There's
cut. It's
a
all good.
1-2 count on Watts. Here's the delivery.
Way up
And the
high.
Ball up high. It's going to be a 2-2 count now.
Still 1 out. Bottom of the 4th. Has it still up 1-0 on the Trojans.
A ball low for Watts. It's going to be a full count.
Not too much offense creating right here, but I mean, Haslett Stonewall defense keeping the Trojans at bay.
Watts digs in. Full count here. Pitch. And a
Up high.
ball
we're
up,
walking.
up and inside, and he'll take a walk.
Okay,
So
come
man on first.
out.
With 1 out. Clay Olivier, the catcher, steps in. Clay, one of the better volleyball players in Haslett High School. He can throw it down on volleyball class.
Here's Big Jake Smith, our pitcher, coming up on deck at bat.
Pitcher checks first. Throw. Olivier hits a
Pretty
chopper.
good hit, chopper. See if he makes
Oh,
it.
and he can't
Fumbles
field it.
He has no idea.
And
All right, Clay.
runners on first and second now with 1 out.
Come on, Smitty.
Haslett could really, really
Use some runs right
put
now.
the nail in the coffin. if
We
they
got
can
we
get
got a
few
we got a
runs
pinch
here.
hitter, Joe Van Malley, number 8.
Pinch runner. Pinch runner. Comes in for Olivier. Smith steps in, runners on first and second with 1 out. Ball on the outside, 1-0. Pitch. And Smith takes a good cut, but it's going to be a strike. It's a 1-1 count now. With 1 out
Let's go, Jake.
for Smith.
Chin in, bub.
No, you stop talking to me like I know you.
One time. One time, kid. Good eye.
Ball low in the dirt for Smith. It'll be a 2-1 count on Smith.
Say,
2 men on, 1 out.
on, Smitty. Drive one.
Smith with another cut.
It's all
He's
right.
gonna put it to 2-2. 2-2. That was a good swing there by Smith.
Stay
Maybe
aggressive,
chasing
Smitty,
it out of
only
the strike
one.
zone a little bit. Good shot of Coach Wood. Not happy over there on third base.
Maybe getting a little cold, stretching out, you know.
2-2 pitch. On strike three, Smith goes down looking.
That was way outside. I'm not agreeing with that call at all.
Hopefully the ump hears ya. Maybe tune up his game a little bit. Strike to Moulton. Be
We
a
really gotta
0-1
get some
count.
hits in. We got 2 outs. We gotta just hit something so we can get some more runs on the board here.
Haslett could really kill the hearts of the Trojans if they could get a couple in this inning. Moulton takes a cut. That'll be an 0-2 count.
All right, we can pull through this. Let's go.
0-2 count on Moulton. 2 men on, 2 out. Good eye by Moulton there, high and outside for ball 1.
Moulton keep himself out in control. I definitely show the twitch where he was gonna hit that one.
1-2 count now. The pitch. Inside. Be a 2-2 count. Moulton really being patient here. Knows that this is a big at-bat in this game. Pitch. Oh, and he goes down swinging. Moulton strikes out for the 3rd out of the inning.
Leaves
that'll
2
do it.
men stranded. Got nothing left.
So East Lansing is going to come back up. They're still in this game. They're being outplayed, but still got a good chance to win this one.
Coach Wood not looking too happy over there, walking in from 3rd. Smith still out of the mound, doing a great job.
Throwing a shutout right now.
Yep.
4 shutout innings. It's not good for anyone.
Man, Dan, it's so chilly out here. You think you're gonna catch something? Whew.
I can feel my nose getting a little stuffy.
Yeah, same here.
It's real cold.
Yeah, we got the
Got my hot chocolate right here. It's
good.
key.
Oh man, who are those guys? We got some good-looking umpires today, Dan. I think. Get them.
Hot
Hook 'em
chocolate.
Vikings.
Hot chocolate's really helping me out right now.
Eric Artman, their catcher, getting ready to step up to the plate. He has a unique power slide with the catcher
Oh,
gear
yeah.
that
He's
I don't really get it. I don't
I
know what he's
thought-
trying to do.
A ball was resting up against this fence earlier. I thought when he slid into it, I thought he was going to break his ankle. There was really no need for the slide.
Yeah, not at all. I think he was trying to show off, but other than that, they're not playing too well, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, Dan, my body's quivering. It's windy to be light about it.
It's real nippy out here.
Oh man, jeez.
Got some Haslett fans leaving the game for some reason.
It's all right. We got a big. We still got a fan base going here. I mean,
I don't know where these kids are going, but
they're probably just gonna go get some food and come back.
Probably get some-
That's
I would advise them to get some hot chocolate. It's really coming
get some
through for me
grub
right
out
now.
here.
Oh, it's 2-0 to Artman. 2 balls, no strikes. Top of the 5th.
We'll go 2.
Nobody out.
Heads up, Kyle.
Comes the pitch from Smith. Here's a strike. Good pitch there. 2-1 to Artman. Little inside there. Artman's 3-1.
It is not getting any warmer. I mean, there's some sun, but there's just
We're really not catching too much of it.
yeah. That's Yeah, it's just getting ugly.
Oh, and there's a shot to shortstop.
Jonesy fields it clean, cannon over to first, gets the
Throws
out.
him.
That was beautiful.
Jones just has a gun on his right
His
arm.
fielding
It's like he's got a
capability is
rocket
like
launcher.
insane.
Doesn't miss too many.
Good job, Smitty. Way to shoot strikes, bub.
It's a pitch from Smith. High and outside for a ball. To Alex Lapka.
Oh man,
Another pitch
man,
from Smith. Oh, and there's a strike. Good pitch by Smith there.
getting real chilly out here. Things going slow.
Was definitely not expecting this.
Oh sir.
It's a 1-1 count. Pitch. Oh, and contact made over to right field, and
Oh,
makes a
good
diving
catch from Josh.
Great catch by Josh Moulton. You see him out there. Sunglasses fell off.
Hat too.
Doesn't phase him. Attaboy, Moulton.
That's tough because the wind is just blowing the ball all over, and he kept his eye on it. It's good stuff.
Job 2 we got.
I think that should be a replay play. That's a good play right there.
Probably give our viewers one of those. There's a strike. The 0-1. Smith really pitching a solid game here.
Good pitch,
Ball on
Smitty.
the outside. Back here looked like a strike, but calls the ball. It's 2-1 here. Oh, here they come. They're back. They just got some hot chocolate.
A little bit inside for Smith.
3-1.
Top of the fifth.
There's number 10, Joe Downs.
Another senior pitcher for Trojans.
And another ball. There's the 3-1.
Go defense. One time, Smitter.
The pitch from Smith.
Side
Ball
again.
high, and he walks. It's the first runner East Lansing's had on in a while.
I'm not seeing a home run. It's just, no, there you go. Just random fluke. I mean, they're trying to predict it. You never know what could happen. Not for East Lansing, though.
Number 16, Andy Welburn.
For the Trojans.
You're gonna cry. I'm taking you off camera.
Smith. Oh, trying to pick off first. Oh, and Watts dropped it. The runner will stay at first. Still 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. Got some dogs barking at each other in the background. Pitch from Smith.
Way to keep it in
Outside.
control. That was a good.
Good
He's
block by
he's
Clay.
just a wall behind the plate. Can't get barely anything past him unless it's 6 feet above his head. Other than that,
My hot
Oh.
chocolate is gone. I don't know what I'm gonna do now, Teach.
So close.
we're having some close plays. Clay
Really?
throwing to first.
Probably use another hot chocolate.
I mean, you could buy me one, Dan. I mean, that'd be nice. Oh man, their first base runner has a big old lead, and we got a chopper. Chopper, here comes a double play. Come on, double play, or not?
Just
Oh, he's
two
around.
outs.
There you go.
Smith gets him out, and that's 3 outs. East Lansing just can't seem to get anything going on offense.
It's going to shutout for Smith. Here we go. Top of the 5th. It is so chilly out here today, guys. I mean, I can't get sick. There's no way. I got plans going on Saturday. It's not going to happen. Keeping on top of my stats for the Haslett Vikings. Let's go.
The wind is dying down.
Just read the screen. That'll.
Oh
Just pretty
man,
much-
I
pretty
am
much-
cold. Ooh,
pretty
that
much-
sums it up right
pretty much
there.
sums it up.
For all you viewers out there, it is
Here comes the
chilly.
wind. The wind is just what's really making me chilly.
Crowd saying there's no
Look,
more
my
wind. It's
cup is-
dying down. We gotta knock on wood, but there's no wood around here that we can knock on.
I see some, but I
Where?
can't get
Where
there.
is it? Where is it?
It's down there. I can't get to it though.
Can't.
Sorry.
No.
Here's a replay.
Here's the replay of
catch
that.
by Josh Moulton. What a play!
Josh Moulton just laying out there. Crowd's loving it. We got some wild
definitely-
pitches here from the Lansing Trojans. Catcher just can't keep him in front of him. No, sir.
You can hit this guy.
Huff up again. Gotta stand up and shake out, Dan, for a sec. It's like, it's getting icy. Whew.
Ah, time for the 5th inning stretch. Tony Huff steps in for Haslett. Swing and a
Takes
strike.
a good cut.
Strike 1 for the Vikings. 0-1 count. The bottom of the 5th. No one out, no one on. Tony Huff.
Here we go.
pops
Going
one
up, going up.
Catcher
You
going to-
cannot.
He can't get it.
There we go, baby.
Oh, boy, you get lucky.
That's
Come on, Tony, straighten it out.
Catcher couldn't get it.
no communication on the team for East Lansing right there. Catcher, first baseman, and pitcher were at least 5 feet away from it, and the catcher definitely could have had that, so the first baseman. Coach is not too happy about that. You can just see it on his face.
It'll still be an 0-2 count for Huff. Pitch. Low and in the dirt.
Tony's
1
not
and
being
2
that
count.
aggressive. He's got to get his head in the game. Let's do this, Big Tones. Playing for Haslett here. Otherwise, he's a great fielder, good outfielder.
Pitch. Way
Way outside.
And that's a wild pitch.
Good eye, Tones. Is that 2-2 count? Yep.
Yep. 2-2 count.
No men on, 0 out. Bottom of the 5th. Ah, it's all right.
Strike 3 for
It's
Tony.
okay, Tone, it's okay.
We
Come
won
on,
out in
man,
the bottom
pick
of
him
the
out.
5th. Rizzo's gonna step in. We really need something out of him right
Yes, we do.
now.
Come on, man, we need you hitting here. Let's go.
This is good stuff, though. Fan number kind of wavering, but we're staying in the game. Cameramen are not complaining. They're tough guys. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, team.
Comes Rizzo. Thought about it. It's a good eye by Rizzo.
Angie still staying in the game, our athletic trainer.
I did not think that last ball was a strike, but it was.
No, sir. Neither did I. Oh, are you kidding? We have loving fans right now. I just got a hot chocolate. This is like the greatest day of my life right now.
Oh,
That's
wow.
right. I love the fans.
Ryan Jones is dad.
I love
just showing
Mr.
the love,
Jones,
showing
showing
the love for
love.
the commentators here.
Thank you very much.
Oh, and Rizzo rips one through the gap, and that'll be a base hit for Rizzo.
Oh, just warms your heart and soul. This is good stuff. Got new energy now. Fingers are coming back.
Got a man on first. One out.
Big tie for Chura. Oh, wait, Dan, we didn't even mention we're the first. This is our first Haslett baseball recording. First two commentators
ever.
right now. It's into the history books. Thank you. Come again.
Nope, first 2 commentators ever for Haslett baseball. I feel honored.
It's definitely a privilege to sit here with the great fans, great team. Hopefully we'll be doing this every home game. It's good stuff.
Pitch. Outside.
Rizzo.
Gonna go to second. And he's safe at
That's
second.
what I'm talking about. Rizzo
Rizzo.
stealing second. That's beautiful.
With the steal.
It is chilly, but this hot chocolate, Mr. Jones' game, it's awesome.
Tyler, cut
stuff.
1.5 to go.
I need a straw. I don't know why
Hit it hard.
my runner is
You,
not.
hey, you need to
getting me a
take like a
straw.
man and drink it without straw now.
It's all right. I got the hot chocolate set. Oh my gosh, it's really cold.
I'm shaking. It's so cold. We got a
We got a 2-0 count on Futura.
ball here.
Come on, Ty, you can do it, buddy.
Maybe if it heats up a little.
And
Ty takes a good cut right there. It's all right. Foul tip.
Right, good cut, good cut.
2-1 for Futura.
Feels really good to, well, it's cold, but it feels really good to stay out here with the team and support them.
Yep.
True fans, that's what I'm talking about. I like these people that are staying out here. Rizzo on second.
I just burned my mouth. Pitch.
Oh.
Futura takes a big cut at it.
It's all right.
That'll be a 2-2 count.
It's all right, Tout.
Good swing there by Futura.
Just a little bit past it. It's all right.
Ty. Split it, Ty.
So over on second. Rizzo going back, trying to throw him.
Definitely
Oh,
safe.
there
Oh, there we
and
go,
he's going
Rizzo.
to
Way to
third.
hustle, slide.
And he slides into third, and he is safe.
That's the kind of hustle we want here. That's beautiful stuff. That's third base of an arrow from the second baseman. That's good stuff.
Make the contact, Tyler. Let's
Hurricane
go.
Haslett
Make
coming
contact,
in
no, buddy.
again, as you can probably hear through our microphones.
Put it in play.
One out. Come on, Ty. We need this from Ty Ventura to get another run on the board here, so we can just get this game over with now.
Excellent base running by Ben Rizzo. And a strike for
Oh,
Ventura,
wow.
and that's 2
Wow.
outs.
Called that very far outside, disagreeing with the call all day. Not liking it.
Got 2 outs here. The bottom of the 5th.
Ty, that was, for Ty Ventura, that was a very good eye. That was far outside. That looked very outside.
We got old reliable Ryan Jones coming in. 2 outs.
Stellar
bottom
fielder.
Of the 5th. Jones
alright.
fouls one off to the left, 0-1.
Good clutch player, should be able to get this one in for us. If not, run it out. He's a really quick guy. Plays basketball. Great basketball player. Just multi-talented, Dan. You know what I'm
Pretty
talking
good
about?
golfer too, but due to the change in season, he's not gonna be able to play next year.
That's pity.
It's just too bad.
That's pity. I'd like to thank Mr. Jones again for the hot chocolate. Calling it out on there. Thank you.
And Jones
There we
hits
go.
one way
Get
back.
out of there. Get out of there. Oh, no way. No way. They catch it.
And East Lansing makes the catch there. Good catch there. Good hit by Jones.
Wow. What a shot, Ray!
Pretty good play. Luck. I'm calling lucky on that one. I mean, players were coming at him like it was, I don't know, it was bad.
3 outs there. We're gonna go to the top of the 6th now. Haslett just can't seem to get any offense going here.
Well, with Smitty at the mound, I mean, we're doing great. Throwing shutout at the moment.
I'm sure you'd feel a little more comfortable up there if the offense could get some more runs on the board, but I mean,
It's all right.
we're
He's keeping
winning
us
the
in this
game.
one. It's good stuff. To another stellar commentating.
So hot chocolate is key.
That's for sure.
Probably be dead
Poor
right
Dan's
now
got his
without it.
shorts on. I mean,
Oh yeah.
need some
Look at
leg warmers or
Look at
something.
this.
Notice
Ridiculous.
the beautiful Mrs. Jones and the handsome Mr. Jones in the background.
Yep.
Stellar parents.
We are freezing.
Says
You
we
guys
are
didn't
cold.
know
That's from my mind. Yeah, you know, thinking that.
Yep. There we go. You see it's the coach
He's
over there not looking too happy.
not knowing what to do right now. It's all here comes a sandstorm. Everybody watch out.
The coaches are cold as well, it looks like.
Yeah, I had to get the sandstorm beat. Sorry. And Hurricane Haslett hitting full force. Haslett players playing through it, so are the fans. It's good stuff.
Section has died down a little bit, but we've still got a lot of people out here.
Cameraman really staying on focus at the moment.
East Lansing steps in. Smith still on the mound for the Vikings. Pitch. And it's ripped, and Peters with a great play.
That is
Great
an
catch.
on-top play by Kyle Peters. That was
Great
beautiful.
Heads up catch there by Peters.
Great pitcher, good third baseman. He's on top of it right now. Having a great doubleheader. Keeping Jake Smith in this shutout. It's number 2, Kyle Peters. Still has it 1. East Lansing 0. Ooh.
There's a ball taken by number 7, Ben Pascas, sophomore shortstop for the Trojans. And a good cut there.
Good rip. Looking foul. Big time.
That was a pretty good contact made with that one. It's an 0-1 count there. Good look at Viking Field.
Beautiful stuff.
Here we go, 1 out. 0-1. Smith with the delivery. And another great rip down the left field line.
Calling a foul.
That one will also be foul. So 0-2 count here, or 1-2 count rather, for Pascas. Making some real good contact with the ball. It's the first good contact we've seen out of East Lansing in a while.
Oh,
strike.
Smitty. That's another
Smith
K for
with a
Jake
great
Smith.
pitch. Another
That's the top of the
strikeout.
6th. That's a big shutout for Smith if he can get a nice good shutout here. This
2
was
out here in the top of the
It's
6th.
the first game, Dan.
Yep.
Starting out very well for the Vikings. Good stuff.
Great pitching. I can't say enough about this pitching performance by Peters and Smith.
That's
There's
yeah,
another
that was
strike on the outside.
that was beautiful. I don't know if the ump would have called that a ball, I might have had to go out there and teach him a thing or two.
I'm sure he'd be really scared too.
Yeah, he'd be shaking in his boots if I went out there.
Yeah. And
That's all right,
hit
Jonesy,
to
Jonesy,
Ryan
Jonesy.
Jones,
Fields a
and
perfect
he fields
cannon.
it, and
Get
he
out
gets
of
him
there.
out at first, and that's that'll retire the side. Haslett
Here we go into the
up
bottom
1-0
of the 6th.
still.
Great fielding by the Haslett infield.
Another
I'm not gonna lie. That's
Another
some good
1, 2,
stuff.
3 inning. I think we've had 4 1, 2, 3 innings this game. We just haven't.
Guys, let's go. Let's get fired up here.
Not a lot of offense, but Smith on the mound. That's 6 innings, shutouts. Beautiful stuff. I like it. And again, the hot chocolate. Great key factor.
Dejected East Lansing players.
They're just
can't seem to get
clueless
anything
of what
going.
he's going to hit. It's the
It
bottom
is
of the
the
6th.
bottom of the 6th here at Viking Stadium.
Gotta have you on, guys. Gotta have you on.
And Kyle Peters up to bat first for the Vikings. Looking sharp today.
He has had a real good game this game.
Especially his first game. Throw what, Dan? 14
14
Ks?
strikeouts.
It's good stuff. Good hitter, good fielding.
Had a real good catch in the top of the 6th.
Top of the 6th.
To lead
That
it
catch
off.
should have been a replay or something. I mean, the reflexes just must have been like, bam.
I don't think I could have done it. to
No,
be
me
honest with
neither.
you.
No, sir. Oh, look at that. Way out there at the 305 or 3, whatever that's out there in center field. Cars are just slowing down watching the Vikings play. That's good community love for the
unity.
team.
We got
Community unity. That's what I'm talking about, Dan.
it all. We got it all here in Haslett. That's for sure.
Telling you, we might not be a Class A school, but we play like we are.
Yep. Cameraman
3:30.
over there complaining about the weather, as all of us are. It's getting real chilly out here.
It's a little, yeah, it definitely is chilly.
A lot of the fans sitting out here in 3 layers and blankets and still looking.
I love
like
it. They're still here, though. It's good stuff.
Peters is gonna step in for the Vikings.
Taking the signs from Wood.
Who is not there? Delivery. Low for a ball. 1-0 count.
Bottom of the 6th. Playing to 7, I'm pretty sure.
Yep, 7 innings. Oh,
Nice
good
hit by Peters.
Fielded by the
Fields it
shortstop,
good.
And he'll
Ah,
be out
sorry.
at first.
That shortstop isn't no Ryan Jones, though. I'm pretty sure he's not that good. That's for sure.
He really fielded that one nicely, though.
Yep. Good, nice cannon. You know, amateur compared to Haslett. No
Doesn't
offense.
have a
or
rocket
something.
launcher
No.
on his arm like Jonesy
No.
does.
But you can't do it like Jonesy. No.
steps Watts for the Vikings.
This is just great commentating
And
right
there's a-
now. Might be cold. We're sticking through it. Fans are sticking through it. Players are sticking through it. I mean, Haslett is just this is top
This is
notch.
the place to be here.
That's for sure.
Got 0-1 on Watts. The pitch.
I mean, I think
Ball called by the ump there.
True that.
1-1.
I think the
One out.
ESPN commentators should kind of watch their jobs right now. Me and Dan are coming up like it's our day job.
Oh yeah.
They got no idea where we're coming from.
Oh wow. That was
Some
not.
wild pitching going on right now. Number 8
threw-
can't control it.
He threw that one straight into the ground.
Here comes the East Lansing coach. Better be quiet.
He's really not happy about that
No,
pitch.
sir. With a look of anguish on his face, walks
gives
back to the dugout.
The pitch. Watts will take a
Strike.
strike. It's 1-2 count here in the bottom of the 6th.
Dan, could you tell me why Watts wears the jaw protector in like a brief statement?
Well, last year in a game at Olds Park, he was going after a foul ball and just didn't happen to see the railing there and broke his jaw in a few places. And there he goes with the hit.
Double.
And
Could have.
the
Yep.
bad throw to first. He'll go on to second. Runner on second for the Vikings with 1 out.
Watts, nice good chopper over the pitcher, couldn't handle it.
In steps Clay Olivier.
Clay Olivier, excuse me, definitely a clutch senior, great player. Wouldn't be surprised if there was no win that he would just jack one out of the park, but there's a crap load of wins, so I don't know so much now.
Pitch.
Outside.
For ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count with 1 out. Runner on second.
Bottom of the 6th. Definitely
Good
a
rip.
shot
Good
way
rip
back
by
there. Oh,
Olivier.
tag up.
Make the catch.
That's all right.
Watts
Nice
will
good
stay
hit.
at
Nice
second.
solid contact.
That'll be 2 outs here. Watts stays at second.
Rip, Clay.
Good look of Alex Watts there.
Jake Smith up to bat, number 11. Stellar pitching this game.
He has not had a very good hitting game though.
No,
I'm looking
it's
for
all
him
right.
I'm looking for him to rip one right here.
That'd be pretty nice. It'd be all around.
Come on, Smitty, find the yak.
Takes 1 low for ball 1.
Yes, sir.
1-0 count. Try to pick off Watts at second.
Alex,
Gets
definitely
through.
a good diving way to stay on the base. Very aware. Crowd still bundled here in Haslett. Well, Dan, count for Smith just seems to be
1-0.
one ball, no strikes. 2 out.
Bottom of the 6th. Oh,
Swing a little
Smith
low. Swing
acting
a little
like
low.
he was playing golf on that one.
That's for sure. Swing a little low, but other than that, he's doing great.
Got 1-1 count here on Smith.
Let's go, Smitty.
Smith chokes up a little bit, getting the bat around faster.
Takes 1 inside for
Very inside.
ball 2. 2-1 count here.
Sun setting here in Haslett.
Pitch. Smith takes another one low.
Playing 7 innings, should be over after this.
Yep. Good smart at bat there by Smith. It was a good shot of Coach Wood.
Never give up, though.
Varsity
Try to
baseball coach.
get as many runs on the board before you can end this game, that's for sure. Way
And another ball
inside.
for Smith, and he'll take a walk. Watts is going to go back to second. It'll be a 1-2 count. Runners on first and second. I mean,
Pinch runner
pinch
for
runner Kyle Hisson coming in again for Jake Smith.
Kyle's very fast. He has those wheels on him. Joe Van Malley stepping up to the plate. Get him, Joe.
Here comes the pitch.
Wild outside.
wild
Come on
pitch.
now. Watt staying at third.
Both runners.
Kyle
Oh.
advances to second.
That
Here we
was-
go.
that
This
was-
is our.
that
This
was
is.
Artman with the power slide again.
Yeah,
guys
I'm not
managed to
really
catch that.
digging that, but it's
I'm
okay.
not.
Now Joe needs to just make some contact, get some more runs on the boards, kind of rub it in of the score, trying to elongate the pain the Trojans have to face when they play Haslett. No offense to the Trojans, just stating the truth.
1-1 count here for Joe Van Malley.
Calling it a strike on
Two
Joe.
strikes on Joe Van Malley now.
Here we go, Joe. Look for a good one.
Cold chocolate now, but it's okay.
It's a ball
There
on
we
the
go, another
outside for
ball.
Van Malley. 2-2 count. Pitch. Van Malley takes a cut. Oh, and there's the second strike. Now it's 2-2.
Come on, Jojo.
2 outs, bottom of the 6th. Big pitch here. If East Lansing wants a chance in this one, they're going to have to retire Van Malley here. And
Good
high
ball.
for a ball, full count.
Full count, bottom of the 6th, 2 out, classic.
Here we go, Joe.
Under the spotlight, Joe Van Malley, number 8. Can he handle it?
Pitch. Van Malley
Tips it
takes
off,
it.
protecting. It's all right, Joe. Joe Van Malley, great fielder, gives up his body, dives. I'm telling you, it's very good stuff.
Anything in the zone, Joe. Come on, Joe.
Joe getting crowd love. Here we go.
Come on, Joe. You gotta come to you now, Joe. Come on, Joe.
And it's up. And bases are going to be loaded for Tony Huff coming up to bat.
Tony's really gotta just rip
He's
one.
got to dig it in. He's got to dig in here.
Maybe into a little gap so we can get some more runs on the board. You name. I mean, Kyle could score from here for just one good gap hit. I'm telling you, it'd be good stuff. Here we go. Getting the plan for the pitchers. Got nothing on him. Big Tone stepping up. Number 7 using the TPX last year's bat. I mean, I don't know, Dan. If you had a ball coming at you, bases loaded, would you take it?
Well, I'd definitely pick my pitches here, at least in the beginning of the
That's
at-bat.
for sure.
Take a couple balls, maybe put some pressure on the pitcher. Here's the pitch. And a good cut there by Huff, but doesn't make any contact.
Right on him, Tony. Let's go,
Base
buddy.
is jacked.
Stay in that
0-1
zone,
on
Tony. Here we
Huff
go.
with 2 outs.
Come on now, Tony.
Pitch. And he gets contact. but
Fouls
it's gonna be a
off.
foul
That's
ball.
way back in the softball field. Back in the Haslett
Back to back, Tony.
swamp.
Here we go. Eyeballs all the way, kid.
0-2 count here. Huff's
All the way
got to
to
be
bat,
smart.
Tony.
He's got to pick his pitch here. Pitch. And he makes contact. And will he make the throw? Yes. Side is retired. And East Lansing comes up in the top of the 7th. Just down 1-0.
Got to take another stretch. I'm kind of losing feeling in my whole body.
Yeah, my legs are kind of gone
Oh.
now. Could really use a blanket though.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely use a blanket.
Yep. Loving the fans. There's still a couple kids here not doing their homework. You know, it's good stuff. Love it. I mean, they probably already got their homework done. They do go to Haslett.
7th inning stretch here. The crowd not really participating.
But, you
It's a
know,
little too
hey, I
cold to
mean,
get up
it's
out of your seat.
little late, but, I mean, it's still cold. Jake Smith still throwing heat right down the pipe.
All he's got to do is not give up any runs here, and the game will be over. Greatest nation.
so we're back.
Probably not doing work.
It is just getting chillier by the second here.
Got number 11 stepping in, Rosendo Morales.
Senior center fielder for the Trojans.
Come on, defense!
Smith with the pitch. It's low for a ball.
Trojan team really picking up, but they got nothing on the pitcher. I'm not gonna lie.
East
Somebody's
Lansing
probably got
fans.
ice running through his veins. 11's scared. He's scared of him.
The pitch.
I know I'm freezing.
Strike,
Strike,
right
baby.
down the middle.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's a 1-1 count. Smith with the next pitch.
Strike
Strike.
two.
1-2
That's shutting
count.
the East Lansing bench up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
1-2 count here. Top of the 7th. Nobody on, nobody out. Smith with the pitch. And another
Strike.
strike, and that's a
That's another
strikeout.
K for Smitty. Smitty on fire. Shutout for top of the 7 innings. That's what I'm talking about right there. I don't know about you guys. Beautiful stuff.
Smith really throwing heat down the heart of the plate.
Oh, that's
East
for
Lansing
sure.
just can't seem to get a bat on it.
Can't handle it, no sir. What everybody can't really get a handle on is the weather.
Yeah, that's
so
one thing.
cold.
One thing that no one here is going to be able to do.
That's foul ball. Here we go. Smith starting it off right.
1 out here in the top of the 7th. 0-1 count to number 21, Alex Schmidt. Smith with the delivery. And
Another
contact
foul.
made
Here we
down the
go.
left side, and that'll be another foul ball, 0-2.
Get a little contact, but I'm pretty sure Smitty's getting him out with this pitch or the next one. Doesn't matter.
I just want Smith to finish this game off so I can go home.
Pound that, Dan.
Boy. 0-2 count here. 1 out. Smith with the delivery. Oh,
Oh.
ball up
Questionable call by the ump on that one. I don't like it. I think he just wants to stay here. It's like, think of the other people, okay?
I think the umps are being paid hourly. I think they just want to go as long as they can.
That's for sure. I don't like it.
Here's the pitch. And
That's a
there's
chopper center field. Wait,
hop
call
up,
it. Come on.
and Rizzo gets under it and
There we
makes the
go.
catch. There's 2 outs.
2 outs. Here we go. Finish this one off, Smith, and it is over.
We got power slider Eric
I'm
Artman.
calling. Hit the shortstop. Gun him out. Let's all hit the bricks. That's what I'm talking about.
We got power slider Eric Artman up to bat. It's patented.
Eric definitely has nothing on Smitty right now. Smitty's in the zone. Ice running through his veins because of the weather, and he's clutch. What can I say?
He's not gonna be able to power slide his way in onto the bases here.
No,
Smith
sir.
has anything
Little
to say
outside, little
about it.
outside. Still pitching heat, though.
It'll be a 1-0 count on Artman. 2 outs. Oh, another ball outside.
Smith's just got to bait the hook, line, and sinker.
2-0 count. Smith with the pitch.
Here we
There's
go.
a
Here we
chopper
go.
to third.
Come on.
Peters guns him out.
Oh!
Oh, and Watts drops the ball. That could have ended the game there. A big error there, but it's all right. Smith's just going to have to go through one more batter. Peters with a great throw over to first. Watts just couldn't handle it. But there's room for error. We got the lead. 2 outs.
But come on, Dan. Let's all get through our minds. We want to go home. Come on now.
Well,
I mean, we've been here an hour and 35 minutes. I mean, we still love the game, but after a while, it's just getting a little chilly.
the sun's going down. It's not helping.
I mean, I enjoy being here. It's like the greatest thing. I mean, I love commentating. First commentator, it's an absolute honor here at Haslett. It's the best stuff.
Smith
Oh,
steps in. The pitch. Strike right down the middle.
There we go. That's the way to start it off. Let's get this guy.
It's an 0-1 count.
shaking Dan.
Smith tries to pick. Oh, and the ball gets by Watts again. And the East Lansing player is going to go to second. And he'll just stay there. So a runner advances to second there.
Okay, now we really got to lock down. Let's go.
Runner on second, 2 outs. No count here.
I'm pretty sure Coach Wood, yeah, they're probably going to have to run polls for that one. That was kind of rough. Coach Wood probably isn't that happy about it, but it's okay. Their performance is doing great tonight. Random cough by the batter, number 45. I'm not getting it.
Smith
It's all right if he steals it, let him go.
with the pitch. Strike.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
It's
2
an
strikes.
0-2 count.
Here we go.
Smith 1 pitch away
Shut her
from ending
down.
this game.
Get that last K, Smitty. 2 out. Man on second has a 1. East Lansing 0.
Smith with the pitch.
That's
And
what
that's
I'm
the
talking
ball
about.
game.
That is a ball game, 2-0 for Haslett. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Smith
Good game.
with the game-ending
Great
strikeout.
night.
That was a great game played by both teams. Not a lot of offense, but some good defense played. Haslett comes out on top.
Yep, only playing 7 innings for both games. Good job, Haslett.
And the final here is going to be Haslett 1, East Lansing nothing. That's our ball game. And
Players shake hands, showing good sportsmanship. Good stuff.
well played game by Jake Smith, throwing a shutout, and that was just a really impressive 2 games of pitching by the Haslett Vikings. 1 run in 14 innings of play. And that's all for
TV 22 Sports. I'm TJ Flagg.
I'm Dan Hurlbutt, and we'll see you next time on the Vision 22.
Call her back.